So we ended up getting a Maxer in multi, pull out the spear, and that Falcon down for 75 mil. Decided since Singles Plus came into the game, maybe it would be good to join a multi-team. So we hit up Beyond Control and they let us in so far. Just been trying to kill anything we find in the caves. Unfortunately, it's been like pretty difficult to get people to stay longer than like a minute. Normally they just want to drop their specs and then they instantly like start to run. And the first freeze they catch, you know, they try logging out. So it's been pretty rough getting fights lately. So we're just going through our clips, dumping anything that we have left, and then we're gonna have all Singles Plus clips from now on. So we decided to bait this guy up north to Dragons since he was a low level. Catch the entangle seed under and then seed back underneath him. And my homie comes up and we pass it to him and you'll see what happens. Oh, big claw. 15 Bofa and 36 base claw. Yikes. I figured since we're just going through our clips, deleting everything. Normally I don't put these type of clips in my videos, but like team clips, but I decided why not use them, you know, just to get another video out. But we baited this guy, full TB'd him, and we were risking about 10 mils, so we ended up getting last hit, passing it to one of our homies, and we're just hitting white dots. So we get that staff there and a couple barrel pieces, about 9 mil total, not bad. Got this fight with Laugh My Fucking Ass Off Bye, and he dies to a double claw, so bye dude. Thanks for the 4.1 mil. It's rare seeing a whip on the ground. So in this clip, we decided to act AFK to see if this PVM would hit us and fall for it, and they did. So just get a full TB off on him real quick, double claw him out. We get that blowpipe and the Carol's top. Don't be greedy, guys. 6 mil in the bag, not bad, not bad. Trying out chins. This isn't a normal PK spot that I PK at very often, but get a crazy bolt 22 on robes. Going for how much was that key worth? 1.1 mil. Not bad. So this clip was kind of upsetting. So he ends up sculling up on our alt account. So I full TB him and I pass him to my main account. Now I know he has one AGS spec left, so I'm just camping melee. Even though I wanted to smite, his just crossbow was just doing triple damage that I was, so I had to keep prayer on. But we're just getting no hits whatsoever. Zero barrage. Decent bolt. So we're going for the spec right here. 72. Turn on the smite since he's low. 9 bolt. And a 0 on 26 HP for AGS crossbow. You just tell he's out because it was only a half TB. Sucks, man. We're just doing some anti-pking. We get chanced, but we sent at the same time as them, and we ended up getting that 1.2 mil loot. Decided to check out Alter after that Singles Plus update. I see some weird stuff up here. This guy didn't protect his +1, so the loot was a Debo. Debo smite. Gonna fight with a 7042. He's been getting some good bolt RNG. Side a pot trick, AGS on robes, 50 for the KO. I'll take it. 3 keys on us too. Really liking this key update. It's about 550k right there. Got to fight with a pure. So this is one of the last clips I have of my 2k total Zerk account. I actually finally finished the account. We were going for a quest cape before we wanted to go 60 attack piety. So we finally finished getting the quest cape on the account and ended up at 104 combat. 9 mil worth of statues off that ref boss. I didn't even know you could get statues like that. So got a quick fight right here. We have 4 keys on us and we're on a med, but this guy had to pulled out the Mystic Hat, you know, so whenever you see that, you just, you know, they're either a big bait or, you know, they're a fucking demon, so. Or an actual noob, but this guy seemed like he wasn't bad, but we just got some good hits. I think not having that defense bonus really screwed him over. 53 bolt, 67 AGS, man. Some crazy RNG back to back. Finish off our 5th key. That one was 1.4 mil. So this guy was absolutely smoking me with RNG. I had way more deserved damage, but he was getting almost double what he deserved. Out of food completely. We ended up KOing him with the AGS for 2.3 mil. Finally, the RNG comes through. I've noticed that if you DM people and stick around to the very end, a lot of the time you'll actually kill people. So this is our 60 attack Zerk. We now went max med. So we're trying to learn how to PK with the Bofa because we've never used Bofa on any of our accounts before. Normally we use the Z-Bow. Decided to pull out the Anchor 29, 25. Ooh, G-Ball. Through the dens, man. That was disgusting. And check the key real quick. 668k, not bad. So this is the last day of Singles Plus. So we decided to just TB anything we saw out in the wildy. Just to get that last, you know, feeling of team PKing in, you know. We KO him with 72 AGS. Wasn't anything good. I think it was like a mil loot, but, you know. That last day, so you had to get that team PKing in, you know. PKing with BC, Beyond Control. Just hanging out and chilling with them. It's getting nice to get to know them. Good guys. If you haven't tried multi-PKing, you guys should try it out, man. It's a lot of fun. I might make a video or two on multi-PKing. I don't know yet, but maybe I'll just keep it to singles PKing. We'll have to see. So we're just killing anything we could find on the last day. We're just going for this dens right here. If I remember correctly, I think this key was like 400k. Yeah, it was just like D-bones. Find this roll-up guy in multi. PKing at altar with the boys. Get him smited. We get that key. We smite him for a tentacle whip. So that was 1.6 mil. We find this guy. I think this was Rag Squad. End up spearing him into multi. He actually came in to box his friend. And his friend was only risking like 10 mil, and he comes up in a 30 mil set, unschooled, and ends up suiciding for 30 mil instead of letting his friend die for 10 mil. Got this fight with Roe, end up KOing him with the AGS. I think that was a 72. We're like, you know what? This guy looks pretty newbie, so why bank? It's only 3 mil. You know, we're not getting very many fights, and this guy's only on Ancient, so I was like, fuck it. Let's chuck a TB at this guy. Last day of singles plus, you know, so we call up the boys. We say, hey, this guy's fooled. He's got a warrior helm on and fucking barrows, so call the boys up real quick. Pull up in the Bofa Max real quick and realize that he's not hitting us back. So I end up hitting the ground, stalling, hitting one of my buddies. That way one of the maxers could take the focus real quick and finish him off. So we decide to pass the homie to finish this guy off. So now we're fighting this pure give, we'll just call him give. Get a 28 DDS on him, 1915, and a 1619 through prayer. I do not regret going Piety on this account whatsoever. This is disgusting. We're trying out the Bofa without the crystal just to get a little bit more confident in it. And I'm not gonna lie, this Bofa just by itself is absolutely disgusting. I think I can hit like 40 still almost. And in Void, it's almost the same max hit as crystal. It's just not as accurate. So I think in the future that's probably going to be my go-to is Void, just because it's a little bit cheaper. I think crystal's only like 40 mil a set, but that was one of the biggest DDSs I've seen in a while. Kill that pure for 300k. I've noticed the West Pit is where a lot of these pures are going lately. There's been a big bot farm in here, so the bots actually only prey mage. So if you bring a good range weapon, they end up dying in like 2 hits. Smited this guy out, 305 XP DDS. I think we ended up smiting him for a tome +1, so it was 3 mil DCB and tome. Gotta fight with this anti-PKer. He's kind of dead in the caves, so we just wanted some action. I don't think this kill was very much. I think it was less than a mil. Yeah, actually 1.7 mil. Got another fight with a pure. Some decent DDS specs. We'll take it. Now we're upgrading a little bit. Testing out the Aram setup with the Carols. And just this Bofa, man, it's strong. It is really strong. Wait a second, delay, catch that last entangle, and we could barely even attack him. We're gonna lose him in 2 wildy levels. 500 damage in though, I don't think he stands a chance, man. Lucky catch. So we get him and another loot key. So 850k off one loot key, and the other was about 400k. So we got a fight with this guy. This is the first fight in Crystal. This guy's I think a 75 attack med. Splash on 36 HP. He has a smite up. We chance him with the Bofa right here. 2 HP him. Chance him with the Bofa again. 0 surge on like 26 HP. Chance him, and sadly, these people just do not fight back, bro. This is literally 90% of my fights in the caves. It's just them constantly running. It doesn't go anywhere. So we decided to check altar, or like maybe we'll find somebody to fight up here. To bring out the med too, but just checking different locations all over the wildy. I'm not gonna lie, this update it's made people a lot more scared to fight other PKers. which is kind of unfortunate because I was hoping that maybe people would be more willing to fight PKers since there's no real chance of getting teamed. But I think what ended up happening is people started bringing out gear that they're not comfortable losing, and now they're scared to fight actual PKers, which has made the wildy less active instead of more active, sadly. So we're testing out the Harm. It's been a minute since we've used the Harmonized Orb. It's actually one of my favorite items in the game. A lot of people tend to prioritize range in the caves. So if you have a good mage weapon, you can do a lot of DPS. I think in this setup I can hit a 45 surge and 4 ticks, which is 1 tick faster than a normal cast. So over over 4 hits, you're getting an extra hit in. So that's a potential for an extra 45 damage. Within what would have been just 4 normal hits. So you could see, you just fakey this with the auto cast, they pray range, get some big freaking surges off. And the more they brew down, the harder you hit. And as soon as they fucking switch to mage prey, boom, you hit them with the ballet. You just do this over again. It is a 500 mil weapon, so you have to be careful. And it's not the best against PKers, but it does do fairly well. It takes a while to learn how to use this weapon, but once you learn how to use it, it is amazing. You just have to auto cast, flick tank, and whenever they, pray that mage, you just 1 tick the ballet and just blow their head off, man. Really strong, really strong. If you have the 500 mil and you're not really going for PKers much, it's definitely a good item to bring. It's a really cheap setup too. You can just do a crystal shield with a ballet and mystic. You're risking like 2 mil, 3 mil maybe. But if you guys like the video, drop a subscribe. Peace out, guys.